What's up, everybody? Aubrey Trades here. I'm gonna go ahead and do my shutdown video early today because I couldn't not touch the buttons. So stupid. I know that I should wait. Actually, I can't be that mad. I just fumbled how I played the rest of the morning, and this opportunity on TGGI on this panic drop over here. So here's the thing. On paper, this looks nice, right? You know, I'm walking away. I'm up like $44 about, right? Pretty cool. But when I check my net liquidating value, it's I'm actually down like $40 because of, you guessed it, OTC commissions. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, I'll go over it. We'll talk about it. TGGI, I guess, has been the only stock I've traded. Bam, bam, show trades. Okay, so on paper, this looks really good, and I'll tell you how I got bit in the bows. Zoom out. First play was here. Here was the good play. Obviously, you can see I sold too soon, and once again need to remember to have a little more stones in my, pelvic area to hold these for like 5 minutes or so, because clearly this ended up pushing up to 206. And that would have been, let's see, 193, 206. Let's do the math. 206, 193. That could have been a 6% winner or a $60 winner. Sorry for that echo there. And then where I messed up was I tried to attack it again on this continuation move, which I ended up getting out for break even, but, $7 each way. So that ended up being $14 down, when this gain after commissions was only like a $4 gain. So now I'm upside down on the second trade. Then I get this great opportunity here when it starts to panic. And when it starts to panic, I am looking at this 15-minute chart right here, and I see, okay, where it's gonna hesitate near a support bottom from its previous run, right? So I'm looking at the 17.9, or if we go over here, I'm looking at this 17.5 zone, right? Which is about where it hesitated, right? 17.5 exactly. Funny how that works out. And I grabbed the quick flip. Okay, this is a double, triple mistake, okay? This shows up as 114,284 shares, but it was supposed to be a single buy order. And I accidentally bought twice. It was supposed to be a sell. It was supposed to be a buy at 17,699 and a sell for 18, right? But fat finger mistake, I hit buy, and so then it just doubled my position here in 17,699. And so then I ended up closing it out piecemeal too. So this was a two-pronged sell, two sells on this minute candle. So that's four rounds of commissions that I just had to pay on that stupid panic. And not had to pay. It's my freaking fault, right? Double check where you're looking on the freaking computer. Duh. Don't sell out twice. I gotta be so conscious, especially because I'm only taking $1,000 positions because I have a tiny account. All right, I keep this grayed out, but I'll just show you net liquidating value $7,348. Yes, Friday's liquidating value $7,384. So That's the annoying thing about Thinkorswim, is this is showing me a profit today. I think that is shameful. TBH. Like it. We're not going to factor in your commissions on OTCs on your daily P&L because we want you to think that you're doing better. We want you to keep trading more and more and more. Sorry, I got Discord popping off and I forgot to turn the notifications off. Sorry. They just want you to keep trading and they want you to think that you're doing good. And it's whatever. Like I can't blame them because that's what's good for their business model. They want to make more money. It comes down to me, right? There's really no excuses. I know that. I'm just frustrated and I'm just venting a little bit, right? Anyway, I even underestimated it here because this ended up going to 184, 185. So anyway, even though this is a pattern I like and I know, and it's my most profitable pattern, even though I half the time need to, not half the time, maybe 75% of the time, end up selling way too freaking soon, I gotta be mindful of the commissions. Meaning, in practice, one entry, one exit. Always. One entry, one exit. Okay? Unless I'm involved in like a big long hold, which like here's just a different day. No, that was today. Just kidding. That looks so much bigger. What was the high of this? 223? What's I gotta. What a strong bounce. Could have been a $150 winner. This could have been a $150 winner from my one trade in the morning. Like, have some stones, Trey. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Sounds so early. Anyway, so there you go. That's a lesson on being real mindful when you have small position sizes on OTC trades, especially if you're doing dip buys where you're only looking to hold for like a few minutes. You know, I guess it doesn't matter if you take a if you buy $100 worth of a position, but your intent is to swing it over like 5, 6, 7 days, because what's the commission when, you know, some of these runners like TGGI is up from dub 31. So like this is 300% on your money. So I get like in that context, who cares? But in my context of, you know, I just want to like nail and bail these quick dip buy opportunities, like that stuff matters. That stuff really matters. Until my account gets a lot bigger, you know, to where I'm putting in like 10K or whatever into a position. Ugh, dreams, goals. Anyway, that's it. That is my recap. I'm forcing myself to shut it down on the day. I only have like $1,800 worth of buying power left, $1,890, and I gotta save that. Because I think that's all I have. That's all I'll have to trade tomorrow. So I don't want to use it today and then have to sit out tomorrow and miss probably what would end up being like the best opportunity of the week, because that's just the way my luck works. Quick review of other trades before I sign off. AEHR, Palt, and RCAT. Let's go to AEHR. All of these ended up getting stopped out. I just followed the plan. Bought this swing, dip and rip setup. I guess I could have definitely exited for a small profit here, but you know, as we said in the previous video, my intention was to swing these over the next couple of days. So that's what happened. I mean, in theory, I could have done this $5 risk. What was this? 1602. I could have done this $5 risk measured from, you know, the 1580s, and that could have been, you know, a 2 or 3 hour winner here. Maybe I could do it that way as well. But you know, the intention was to hold for the longer move. Same with RCAT. And RCAT, I actually ended up getting in, getting out. like, because I was getting spooked. So here's this. I took this like small win, but then I got stopped out here. And then I was like, what am I doing? This was like a $3 loser. So I put $2 risk here, risking this low to just like go back to sticking to my plan. And then I got stopped out where I set my stop, which was at this low of day 360 area. So nothing mad about the way I executed these trades necessarily. And then Palt is the last one, same thing. This was a weak open red to green that showed up. Bought on the VWAP reclaim at 522, risk on low of day. This was like a $2 risk. And then once the other two failed after this harsh pull, I was like, yeah, maybe this kind of like grinds its way back up to VWAP or whatever, and then I could still keep the swing into the next day. But then I figured, okay, well, I'm already down. I already fumbled my OTC trades today. Like, I'm just gonna cut it. I just want to be done for the day. Call it. Show up in my computer tomorrow and do better. Yeah, no excuses. Just complete like boof on the executions. I mean, this had so much opportunity. I'm just really like disappointed in myself. I mean, not only for one, selling way too early and giving myself this headache in the to begin with, because this would have, this could have ended up being a big winner, especially like if you look at this from the 5-minute chart, with my moving average rule. If I'm looking at the 5-minute, I can see, okay, this is kind of leading us into more of a 5-minute setup, and this could just be like a flag before continuing on, and I would have known to get out somewhere around here when it was getting top heavy, and we close underneath the average line, right? So what I really want to do in these mornings is get into the trade using this 1 minute to kind of like find this, and I even had my order set. I timed the bottom exactly, but I just didn't get filled down here, so I ended up taking my entry here. But if I look at the 5-minute in the middle of this, right, if I'm using that as my entry, and I'm like, okay, we're still good. Let me give it one 5-minute candle, see if it trends down or what. And I would have known. Even this, like, this bounced, but it still like didn't close beneath the average line until here, until about 6:55. So even following my 1 minute rule, I think what scares me is you're in it here and you don't know if it's gonna find its way, back to the moving average line, or if it's going to move below it, right? So here I'm selling at this intersect, and I could have known, or maybe had a little stronger conviction, especially knowing that I tend to not hold these long enough. So I should just force myself to see how it reacts at this moving average line. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for the day. Thank you so much for watching this recap. I hope you learned I hope you learn from my mistakes, Hopefully, if this can save anyone out there, the level of pain and annoyance. It's not pain. There are some people that like start this and lose like $30,000, and I'm like, ugh. But you know what? I don't have $30,000. This is like not most, but a good chunk of my net worth is like in this account. Not all of it, I got like my own retirement account, and I got some money in crypto and some NFTs. So I'm like, I'm hedged, quote unquote. Maybe I'll do a video. Where I go through everything that, like, where all my money is. Anyway, but the point is, I got to make all of these count, and I still am adhering to that rule of like my max loss on this trading venture on this account is going to be like $2,000. If I lose $2,000, I'm considering the account blown up because that sucks. Anyway, thanks so much. If you got value out of this, please hit the like button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing and leave a comment down below. Let me know what other type of content you want to see from this channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I know I missed the pre-market watch list. Just had to deal with some work stuff, but I'll be back for it tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Aubrey Trades. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.